Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the NDTV Infrashakti Awards to be given out. But before that, we get to the Jury Awards and the People's Choice Award. We start with the NDTV Special Awards. The first of them is for Infrastructure Financier. Now, we all know infrastructure is the heart of the economy and of growth. And rapid infrastructure development is one of the ways in which a country can take advantage of economic opportunities. Since infrastructure is such a high priority area for development, financing of infrastructure projects is equally important. We cannot recognize the efforts of those who create infrastructure without recognizing those who make it possible financially. To present the award, I would like to now invite up on stage Shri Hardeep Singh Puri ji. The NDTV Special Award for Infrastructure Financier goes to the State Bank of India. To receive the award, may I invite on stage Mr. Gulshan Malik, Deputy Managing Director of SBI.
Congratulations to all of you, and a quick question to Mr. Malik. The State Bank of India obviously works at so many levels, but in terms of funding infrastructure development in India, could you tell us a little bit about the role of SBI?
Respected Honorable Cabinet Minister Hardeep Puri ji and other distinguished guests, I am overwhelmed at receiving this award from the Hardeep Puri ji on behalf of State Bank of India. It recognizes the efforts made by State Bank of India in financing infrastructure projects across the country. We in State Bank of India believe that our Government of India has chosen infrastructure development as an engine for the development of this country and taking this country as a developed country under the Amrit Kal. And we also recognize that how we can also play a role in that.
Right.
And we are also building capability, because what we feel in the next 4 to 5 years, the way the projects are being plugged, and in the last 10-15 years, the overall the structure have been built to take this forward, and in that the government has also spent a lot of money through their budgetary support and created the infrastructure for the PPP also.
Right.
So that will help us also in development of that, and we in State Bank of India have build the capability. So whenever any such projects are coming, how we can take it forward. And in the last 2 years, we have funded a lot of, I will say the 2 or 3 green the airports. We have funded greenfield airports, we have funded greenfield ports, we have funded greenfield
across
metros.
the field.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for coming here, and congratulations once again, sir, for winning this award. Mr. Puri, I request you to be on the stage.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
I will just add
just a
one
small
line.
group photograph, if we can.
I will just add one line.
Yes, sir, please.
This award will inspire us to do more, how we can be a partner for taking this country to a developed nation, a Viksit Bharat.
Absolutely,
We feel honored, sir.
absolutely.
Come,
Infrastructure
sir.
is the backbone,
Please.
and financing is
Thank
the very
you, sir.
heart of it.
Thank you very much indeed. Please, Mr. Puri, be on stage with us for a moment.
Yes, Steve.
As we move on to
Next
our
award.
next award, which is truly a very special award. It's an award that honors and celebrates the extraordinary career of a man whose exceptional contributions to the nation have earned him the reputation of being a transformative force in Indian infrastructure. Take a look at this story.
popularly known as the Metro Man or Railway Man of India. E. Sridharan is credited with changing the way India travels by train through his leadership in building two of his best-known projects, Konkan Railway and the Delhi Metro. His expertise, discipline and foresight ensured that almost all the projects were completed ahead of schedule. He was the Deputy Chief Engineer of India's first ever metro in Kolkata, building it from scratch and showing what contemporary urban development could look like. Later, it was under E. Sridharan's leadership that Cochin Shipyard launched its first ship, Rani Padmini. It was as Chairman and Managing Director of Konkan Railway that he pulled off one of the most difficult railway projects in some of the toughest terrain in India, with innovative methods and novel technologies. The crowning achievement of E. Sridharan's legacy remains the Delhi Metro. Its flawless execution triggered India's metro revolution. For being a transformative force in Indian infrastructure, E. Sridharan has been awarded the Padma Shri and the Padma Vibhushan, along with many other national and international awards. E. Sridharan's success stories have become railway engineering benchmarks, and he's considered the Masiha of new age infrastructure projects. The recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award for Connecting India, E. Sridharan.
A big round of applause. Mr. Sridharan couldn't join us today, but receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award on his behalf, Anuj Dayal, Executive Director of the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation.
Mr. Dayal, this is a recognition of the kind of efforts that Mr. Sridharan have made in the last so many decades. A word that you would like to say on his behalf, sir?
Yes, it's a real honor. Mr. Sridharan could not make it. He's 92 years now.
Yes.
But he has been in regular touch. And he's very grateful for this award. And he has sent a message, which I would like to read out. He's in Kochi at the moment. His message is, I am grateful to NDTV for choosing me for the prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award. This is a great honor and recognition to me. I had the opportunity and good fortune to execute a large number of prestigious projects for our beloved country. What enabled me to successfully execute projects like the 760 kilometers long Konkan Railway from Bombay to Mangalore, Delhi Metro and many other metro projects, earning me the nickname Metro Man of India, all of which was due to the unique work culture I was able to instill in all these organizations I had headed. The cardinal pillar of this work culture are integrity, innovation, technical perfection, safety at work sites, and above all, determination and total commitment to serve our beloved country. Therefore, my success was due to my colleagues who had worked with me in these organizations. I therefore accept this prestigious award on behalf of all my colleagues who had helped me in these projects. If our country has to be an ideal developed country by 2040, as envisaged by our Prime Minister, many infrastructural projects have to be taken up. We should be able to execute our projects in time, with nature and with sustainability. For this, not merely technical competence and financial resources are needed, but a unique work culture with dharmic values. Our construction industry has to rise to the occasion as well. I must compliment NDTV and their knowledge partner, the Infra Vision Foundation, for the endeavor and campaign to promote equitable and sustainable infrastructure development in our country. Jai Hind.
I'd request you, sir, to receive the award from the Honorable Minister. You already? Yes, thank you very much. And just a quick question, Mr. Dayal, before you leave. Dealing with somebody like Mr. Sridharan, the man with such a huge reputation, when it all started out, the Delhi Metro was relatively small. It is now absolutely huge, and it's going to be one of the largest in the world by the time it becomes larger. Did he ever foresee that it was going to become as large as it is, to cater to the lakhs every day as he did?
To be very honest, there were a lot of skeptics at the beginning. People were very doubtful whether this project could be executed on time. And I would say that I had the good fortune of working with a gentleman for 14 years, and I would consider those 14 years as meditation. It was something which I can, as a Delhiite, I can be really proud of. Something which is very important for our city. And our Honorable Minister has also been guiding us for the last few years.
In fact, Mr. Puri, you dealt with him as well, worked very closely with him. Could you tell us a little bit about that experience?
No, I had the privilege of being Housing and Urban Affairs Minister for 7 years, 7 long years. And during this period, Delhi Metro witnessed phenomenal growth. The entire metro system in India, which is now about 965 kilometers or so. But Delhi Metro, which is Delhi and the National Capital Region, should be about 240. We are almost 400. Already 400. I'm count outside Delhi also, if you count. Now, clearly, I arrived on the scene when the Metro Man had already, in a sense, formally retired, but he was always available as a guiding spirit, somebody you could turn to. And I think the skepticism which my friend is mentioning, that arose essentially from the fact that you were dealing with a large number of stakeholders, some in the private sector, some elsewhere, the government, and to undertake a project of this scale. Today, I think Delhi Metro, again, I'm speaking from a few days old knowledge, had over 65, 70 lakh daily ridership. Now, the total ridership in India is about 1 crore or so, out of which 65, 70 lakhs of ridership is
in one city.
Is
one
this not Delhi, but around Delhi, etc. But it's growing. And the fact is that you are in the process of developing a world-class urban transport system called the metro. And I think if you look at the projects I'm aware of which have timelines, within the next 2 or 3 years, we would have surpassed South Korea and Japan and the United States. And then after China, India will be the second largest urban metro system in the world. Now, where did it start? And that is where we are honoring a person, the Metro Man. I have nothing but the highest of respect for him.
Absolutely.
I can tell you, very often in those 7 years, I turned to him for advice which could not be sought even formally. You know, I said, how do you address something like that? Because he calls it, 14 years of meditation. But I call it, my 7 years, I turned to him. We had hiccups, we had challenges to go to. And I think this, I hope I don't sound this thing, but I go to a lot of these functions. This Lifetime Achievement Award is truly well deserved.
No, it is
Thank
indeed.
you so much for that recognition. Yes.
Gauri?
Yes. Now for the NDTV Infrashakti Jury Awards.
Thank you, sir.
And the first one this evening is for Renewable Energy Star. And the nominees in this category are
Pankaj Kumar and Siddhant Agarwal of Kuant Solar for creating floating solar plants installed on water bodies such as dams and reservoirs, where they can restrict evaporation loss up to 70% while meeting national solar goals. Indie Energy for creating sodium-ion batteries from agricultural waste, offering a viable alternative to lithium-ion batteries and reducing India's dependence on scarce elements like lithium, cobalt or nickel. Vimal Panjwani and Shobha Chanchalani of Agri Vijay for making farmers energy independent by providing over 350 energy products varying from solar water pumps to biogas digesters. They have mitigated 10,000 tons of CO2 and treated more than 1.5 lakh tons of animal and farm waste. Ashutosh Verma, Exalta India, for creating several innovative products using less energy, among them India's first solar-based direct current air conditioner. These air conditioners can operate with just 2 kilowatts of solar power, marking a significant advancement in sustainable cooling technology.
Mr. Puri, if you could do the honors with the envelope, sir.
Yes, sir. And announce the winner. Here you go, sir.
And the winner is Renewable Energy Star Pankaj Kumar and Siddhant Agarwal, Kuant Solar.
Renewable Energy Star. Quant Solar Technologies specializes in innovative renewable energy solutions, notably pioneering floating solar technology. These floating solar plants, installed on water bodies such as dams and reservoirs, can restrict evaporation loss up to 70%, while also generating electricity, contributing to renewable energy targets. For creating floating solar plants with its advantages of water conservation, enhanced energy efficiency, saving precious land for better utility, and synergy with existing hydroelectric infrastructure, the Infrashakti Award for Renewable Energy Star goes to Pankaj Kumar and Siddhant Agarwal.
Congratulations to both of you. How does this award motivate you? What next milestone that Quant Solar would look to achieve from here?
First of all, it's an honor to be here, and we are deeply grateful to Infra Vision Foundation for recognizing our efforts in clean energy space. We both were settled in Singapore. We returned back to India. We wanted to do something for India because India was the place, the best place in the world, which was creating the opportunity for people like us to do something more and adding to the innovation and engineering, new engineering. And that's how we got into the floating solar. And we always had a conviction that any technology is good only if it can solve multiple challenges. And that's why floating solar, we were very convinced about, because it could save land, it could save water, it could generate better electricity, and it leaves zero footprint after its life cycle of 25 years. So we had a very humble beginning. We started with a small pilot project in a remote village of Assam, and then we got an opportunity to do something on a bigger scale, India's first floating solar plant of megawatt scale. And now government is so proactive in this space. Government of India is doing so many things that today a gigawatt scale of opportunity is building up in India alone. And we are very proud that we are a part of this effort here.
And we are very proud that you're winners over here. Thank you both very much. If we can just take a quick photograph.
Quick picture. Yes.
Come. Well, we now return to the NDTV Infrashakti Awards, and our next category this evening is for Transport Trailblazer. The nominees in this category are, take a look at this report.
The Guwahati Metropolitan Development Authority for building India's longest passenger ropeway in Guwahati at 1800 meters across the Brahmaputra. This achievement has significantly eased traffic by connecting North and South Guwahati, providing a vital link for commuters. Kerala Shipping and Inland Navigation Corporation in Kochi for constructing Suryamshu, the state's first hybrid solar-powered cruise boat for 100 passengers. This innovative vessel has reduced emissions, lowered operational noise, and cut costs, setting a new standard in sustainable transportation. Capital Region Urban Transport, Odisha, for strengthening MoBus, a 305-strong service in Bhubaneswar, and Mo E-Ride, an electric rickshaw feeder system, making it safe, accessible, gender-sensitive, smart, affordable, and socially inclusive, while also working in partnership with NGOs for capacity building of drivers and conductors. AFCONs, for overcoming challenges to build the 1,315-meter-long Chenab Bridge at a height of 359 meters, the tallest rail bridge in the world, without obstructing the flow of the river.
Well, the NDTV award over here is very, very special indeed. It honors some of the most exceptional infrastructure projects in the country. I'd like to call up once again the Minister, Mr. Nitin Gadkari. Come, sir, please. Right, well, we've got the Minister over here. Sir, if you can take the envelope and just read out the name of the winner.
Yes.
transport trailblazer AFCON infrastructure.
Well, receiving this award on behalf of AFCON's infrastructure is Mr. Giridhar Rajgopalan, Deputy Managing Director of AFCON's. I'll invite you, sir, to please come on stage and receive this award.
In the Riyasi district of Jammu and Kashmir, the Chenab
A big
Bridge
round of
is
applause.
part of the Jammu-Dhampur
Once again.
Srinagar Baramulla rail line project. The 345-kilometer section between the Jammu and Baramulla regions will enhance mobility within Jammu and Kashmir and across India, providing a critical connect to the Kashmir Valley for constructing the Chenab Bridge, the world's tallest railway bridge, without obstructing the flow of the river. The Infrashakti Award for Transport Trailblazer goes to AFCON's infrastructure.
An engineering marvel, and what kind of a message this sends in terms of India's capability that is now best in the world. Would you like to take that, sir?
Share my thoughts.
Absolutely. And congratulations once again, sir.
It's been a very collaborative project. There's been a number of consultants, but what I can truly say is that the construction engineering of the project, the methods which actually drive an infrastructure project, is completely done with Indian engineers. So the message I think it has sent out to the world is that we in India have the capacity and the capability to build world-class infrastructure with precision and the highest standards of safety. Not a single fatal accident on the project.
Wonderful, sir.
Wonderful. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
I'll just grab that. Thank you very much, sir. Come, shall we get a photograph? Come, sir, please. I'd request Mr. Gadkari to be...
Stay with us, sir.
Stay with
Our
us.
next
Got it.
category of the NDTV Infrashakti Awards is Infra Visionary. And the nominees in this category are... The VT.
Sudhanshu Mani for being the innovator of the Vande Bharat Express. His zeal for leveraging new technologies to enhance passenger experience has made the Vande Bharat a symbol of Indian engineering prowess. Hali War for growing living root bridges in Meghalaya, following a technique learned from his grandfather. Given the region's prolonged heavy rainfall, these bridges grown from tree roots offer a sturdy alternative to traditional bamboo or wooden bridges. This is not only a unique cultural heritage, but also a remarkable feat of bioengineering. Project Bhishma for creating the Arogya Maitri 8-Cube Hospital. The flat-pack field hospital, transportable by helicopter, can be swiftly assembled by 5 trained individuals within an hour, providing immediate medical care in disaster areas to up to 200 patients. Chetan Singh Solanki for initiating the Energy Swaraj Yatra in November 2020 via a solar bus. The Yatra will span 11 years until 2030. To date, the Yatra has covered over 51,000 kilometers, interacted with nearly 250,000 individuals with the aim of promoting energy literacy and encourage a movement for 100 solar energy adoption.
Sir, could you do the honors with the announcement of the winner?
Infra Visionary Sudhanshu Mani.
Sudhanshu Mani.
Mr. Mani is coming up to the stage.
Infra Visionary Sudhanshu Mani envisioned modernizing Indian railways, transcending the outdated image of Indian trains, aiming for a sleek, efficient and futuristic design. As the project's chief design engineer, he pioneered several innovative features in this indigenous train, including its aerodynamic nose cone, bio-vacuum toilets, quicker acceleration and contemporary interiors. His pioneering work enabled the Vande Bharat to achieve speeds up to 180 kilometers per hour, making it India's fastest train. For beating all odds to spearhead the development of the Vande Bharat Express, a symbol of domestic engineering prowess, the Infrashakti Award for being an infra visionary goes to Sudhanshu Mani.
Mr. Mani, before I hand over the mic to you, there was a sense in the past that when it came to the manufacture of locomotives or train platforms, India was behind the West, for example. But that's not true anymore because many of the designs that we have are in fact absolutely world-class, giving us comfort and efficiency which has never been seen in India for decades.
Thank you. So we are not there yet, but we will be there, is all I can say. So I beg leave to speak a couple of words.
Please, sir.
So I was told an acceptance speech should not be more than 2 minutes, but I am a railway man for life, so I have an inherent right to be derailed. And so borrowing from my granduncle, the bard, he said that men's evil manners live in brass, the good, the virtues we write in water, or also in Julius Caesar, that the evil the men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So my uncle has been proved right today, thanks to this award, thanks to Infravision and NDTV. The Train 18 Vande Bharat Express is going to live in brass. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Come, can we just have a photo? Sir, a quick photograph? Come. Mr. Gadkari, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Please.
sir.
Well, we now move on to our next category, the Urban Infra Hero, and the nominees in this category are in this report.
Sandeep Patel, CEO of Nipra, for pioneering a PPP model and building an organized dry waste supply chain that connects waste generators and collectors to recyclers. Surat Municipal Corporation, for revitalizing the Surat Castle, transforming it into a city attraction and economic hub. The project has helped in reinstating the area's relevance and importance in Surat's history and also made it a source of livelihood and funds. Subbalakshmi K, for using Munify to bring together municipal projects and financiers, addressing urban and climate crisis through financing support for local government projects. Akhilesh Srivastav, Road Safety Ambassador at the International Road Federation, Delhi, for leveraging technology to champion the important cause of road safety, the 9th greatest reason for fatalities in India. His focus is on the importance of training drivers and riders to reduce traffic violations and eventually road fatalities.
To give away this award, I'd like to invite on the stage Mr. Malana Sasaru, CEO of the Provident Housing Limited. So if you can just join us. Come, please. Come. And we've got the envelope coming up. If you can just announce this.
Urban Infra Hero, Sandeep Patel, Nepra, Ahmedabad.
Sandeep Patel, Netra, Ahmedabad, can you please come up?
Urban Infra Hero. The founder of Nepra, Sandeep Patel's entrepreneurial journey has been motivated by a desire to create transformation across the spectrum of societal well-being. Through his innovative end-to-end circular waste management and sustainability solutions model, Sandeep has brought diverse stakeholders from government bodies, aggregators, waste pickers, collectors, and other enterprises onto a single platform with the belief of impacting people and the planet positively. For operating on a PPP model across India and building an organized dry waste supply chain that connects waste generators and collectors to recyclers, the Infrashakti Award for Urban Infra Hero goes to Sandeep Patel.
Congratulations. Before you leave, I'll just ask you a quick question, if you can grab the mic. Garbage collection in India, it's not something we typically do very well, particularly in our urban centers. In as much as you've worked in the technology, what about the mindsets? Is that a problem? Garbage segregation, it's still not something where we are anywhere close to being able to do efficiently and at scale.
I completely agree with you with that challenge. But I think with 16 years of failures and learning from them, I think we have cracked the code. With the successful models which we are running in multiple cities of Indore, Ahmedabad and all, we have understood the psyche of waste generator and also the waste. So how to sort, we had the right intent to do it. We have done a lot of innovations around solving that problem and created the right infrastructure. So for us, that has been a complete learning during the journey to bring that alignment with stakeholders.
Okay.
All right, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, both of you. Please. Well, our next category of the NDTV Infrashakti Awards is for Rural Infra Pioneer, and the nominees in this category are in this report.
Telangana Panchayati Raj and Rural Development Department for increasing the state's green cover through the Palle Prakriti Vanam, the Village Nature Parks program. Across all of Telangana's Gram Panchayats, village dumping yards and vermicompost sheds help nourish park flora, and the parks also act as water conservation hubs. Vidyut Mohan for running Takachar, a company that uses a low-cost portable technology to recycle agricultural waste into marketable products like fuel and fertilizers, offering an alternative to the heavily polluting practice of burning agricultural bioproducts. Shashank Kumar, CEO of The Hearth, for empowering small and marginal farmers by providing end-to-end agricultural services and for linking 2 million farmers and 12,000 plus rural entrepreneurs with the market. Ganga Praharis, for volunteering to keep the Ganga clean as part of a cadre of over 4,500 community volunteers from riverside communities along the Ganga River Basin in 11 states of India. They have undertaken over 2,025 conservation activities like cleanliness drives, plantations, awareness programs across the Ganga Basin so far.
To give away this award, I'd like to invite on the stage Girish Bhardwaj, Padma Shri winning social worker, who's also known as the Bridge Man of India. Sir, please.
So if you could announce the winner.
Shashank Kumar, D8, D8.
Shashank Kumar.
Rural Infra Pioneer. As the CEO, Shashank Kumar has been the driving force behind DHeart's mission to empower small and marginal farmers by providing end-to-end agricultural services and connecting them with markets. Beginning with just 20 farmers in Bihar, DHeart has grown into a leading agri-tech platform that provides farmers across multiple states access to agri-inputs, customized farm advisories, financing and market linkages, for creating a digital marketplace and a one-stop solution for 2 million farmers and 12,000 plus rural entrepreneurs, the Infrashakti Award for Rural Infra Pioneer goes to Shashank Kumar.
What has been the experience like? And it's 2 million farmers and counting. What has been the experience like? What are they saying in terms of the difference this has made to their lives?
So as on date, it's 2.7 actually.
Okay.
But no, thank you NDTV, thank you Infrashakti. This journey started back in 2011 with mere 14 farmers. And then we had a gut feel that sooner or later, physical as well as digital infra connectivity will improve. And that will bring a lot of ease to reach out to millions of farmers to give them basic access of agriculture value chain services. And that's exactly what DeHaat has been doing as on date. I take a lot of pride to say that the way how we have built last mile infrastructure, last mile supply chain to provide complete end-to-end agri-services to farmers, right from beej se bazaar tak. And basically that is helping those farmers to get access to market, access to quality agricultural input, advisory, and a lot. And again, it doesn't just help them to sell their farm produce, whether they are in Bihar or MP or Maharashtra, to overseas market, but also towards technology transfer from all their universities, as well as the global innovations to their farm gate. But yes, we keep saying within DeHaat that it's just a beginning, considering I think our effort to build this last mile infra across major 300 districts. Again, it has to be continued. That's our aim, to basically bring almost 10 million farmers in next 3 years as our goal. So,
what is the average age profile of your company? You're so young yourself, all of you.
No, interesting. So 4 or 5 years ago, the average age, and I'm referring our own database, it used to be 52 years. But as on date, as we speak, this is like 46 years. So that you can understand the trend.
Well, I'd like to thank all of you very much for joining us. Let's just take a quick picture over here.
No, thank you. Thanks for this award. Thanks for the recognition.
Step forward.
In fact, Grishji, I want to ask you this, that when you talk about some of these rural infra ideas that are there, if any one of them clicks and reaches the kind of scale that we are talking, it could have a huge multiplier effect in terms of the rural economy. So what kind of an impact some of these experiments, these ideas and solutions could have in the rural economy?
Yeah.
So,
go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. It's a wonderful thing. So there are many people in different fields they are working, and that is a need now, need of the hour. You have shown the heroes.
Yes.
Their works and all. So if you are trying always to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you can be. These people are amazing. You have done wonderful.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Let's take a group picture.
Please. A group photo.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations once again. Our next category this evening is for Water Savior, and the nominees in this category are
Dr. Pradeep Thallapil for using nanotechnology to create a water filter for pesticide removal and the supply of affordable drinking water. He hopes to provide clean water for all at affordable cost using advanced materials. The water filter technology, developed under his guidance, is estimated to have reached about 9 million people. Arun Krishnamurthy for facilitating the cleaning of more than 460 lakes and water bodies across 18 states with the assistance of local volunteers. Since launching the Environmentalist Foundation of India, EFI, in 2007, he has mobilized thousands of people to help clean and restore 462 of India's lakes. Kheti for manufacturing greenhouse in a box to help small and marginal farmers produce 7 times more output with 90% less water. They are currently working with 1,000 farmers in 6 states. and aim to reach 50,000 farmers by 2027. Dwarika Prasad for encouraging villagers in Chamkot district to dig 3,500 ponds to recharge groundwater since 2021, convincing them that this was a good way to honor their dead or to celebrate an occasion.
To give away this award, I would like to invite on stage Rajendra Singh, Ramon Magsaysay winning water conservationist and founder of Tarun Bharat Sangh, and Omar and Razik from the Futures Group. The Futures Group is associated with several business ventures in recruitment, staffing, fisheries, construction, healthcare and education. Please, sir. Let's get the on the mic. Please, sir.
Why don't you just the mic?
Yeah, mic. Yes.
Can you read it out once again?
Water Savior, Arun Krishnamurthy, Chennai.
Arun Krishnamurthy, Chennai.
Water Savior for Arun Krishnamurthy. It began with childhood memories of a pond beside his Chennai home, which soon transformed into an urban dump. Since launching the Environmentalist Foundation of India in 2007, now called Environmentalist Foundation International, he has mobilized thousands of people, including scores of young volunteers, to help clean, restore and rehabilitate more than 460 of India's lakes that have long been subject to pollution and the impacts of climate change. For his conservation efforts in cleaning and restoring close to 500 water bodies in 18 states across India, by energizing local volunteers, the Infrashakti Award for Water Savior goes to Arun Krishnamurthy.
Come.
The mic.
Well, I must, as you grab that mic, ask you, Arun, a basic question. It's about mindsets. When you set about the task of revitalizing a water body which is dead or almost going to be dead, and you come across attitudes of people saying, who cares? It's just a dumping area, let's just dump more garbage into it. What can you actually do and how do you do it?
First of all, thanks primarily for this award. I thank NDTV and the Infrashakti Foundation, and thanks to all of you. All of us here want to see a clean river. We want to drink water from a lake or a pond. We want to swim in that fresh water body. We love to see those birds, snakes, frog, crabs. And we're all helpless in some way or the other, where we don't know how we're going to get that water body clean and how we're going to have it as in that pristine habitat that it has to be. And that's where this mind block that somebody would come to change it. And that's where this started, where we wanted to become that somebody for India's water bodies. And this is no heroic of one person or one organization, several thousand volunteers. And it's embedded somewhere deep within our genes, that if given a paper, pencil and asked to draw something about nature, everybody here would put a hill, a stream, a coconut tree, a V-shaped bird, a sunflower, and a triangular home under that tree. And all of us want more green, more blue. It's just that we don't know where to start, and maybe the start is here. That's it. Thank you, Jai.
Wonderful answer. Thank you so much.
Rajendraji, I want to ask you one thing, sir, if you could hand the mic to, which is that water is turning out to be one of the biggest challenges that this generation is facing across the board. कितनी खुशी मिलती है कि इस तरह के अब सॉल्यूशंस आपको देश भर में देखने को मिल रहे हैं, उत्तराखंड से लेके चेन्नई तक, जहां पर कहीं ना कहीं इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करने के लोकल सॉल्यूशंस सामने आ रहे हैं.
मैं समझता हूं कि भारत में सॉल्यूशन थे, पर इस मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी ने और ये जो ग्रीडीनेस माइंड है, उसने उस ट्रेडिशन को, उस इंडिजिनस नॉलेज सिस्टम को और विजडम को ब्लॉक कर दिया है. इसलिए ये जो क्राइसिस है, ये जो आज की पानी की क्राइसिस है, ये केवल भारत की नहीं, पूरी दुनिया की है. दुनिया बेपानी होकर उजड़ रही है और जहाँ भी वो लोग जाते हैं उनको क्लाइमेटिक रिफ्यूजी बोलते हैं. तो ये जो क्राइसिस है, इस क्राइसिस को ऐसे नौजवान लोग, कृष्णमूर्ति जैसे अकेले से नहीं, ज़्यादा बड़े संख्या, ज़्यादा लोग जब इस काम में लगेंगे तब ये भारत पानीदार बनेगा। अभी जो भारत है, तुम जानती हो कि हम एक ज़माने में भारत को गुरु दुनिया मानती थी, पर आज नहीं मानती। आज इसलिए नहीं मानती है क्योंकि हमारे एजुकेशन माइंड ने, हमारी टेक्नोलॉजी ने और इंजीनियरिंग ने और साइंस विदाउट सेंस ने हम लोगों को ज़रा अपने रास्ते से भटका दिया है। इसीलिए हम बहुत कुछ कर रहे हैं, ये भी हो रहा है, ये भी हो रहा है। आज मैं सुबह से सुन रहा हूँ, सब अच्छी बातें सुन रहा हूँ, पर इस क्लाइमेटिक इमरजेंसी क्यों है, ये क्राइसिस क्यों है, ये ड्राउट और फ्लड क्यों बढ़ रहा है, ये अकाल और प्रलय क्यों आ रहा है? मुझे लगता है कि उस बात पे सोचने की ज़रूरत है। आज हम लोग जो पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं वो उस तरफ नहीं सोचते, वो केवल जो हमारा लालची दिमाग है उसमें से केवल प्रॉफिट के लिए सोचते हैं, शुभ के लिए सोचना बंद कर दिया। यदि इस देश को दोबारा पानीदार बनना है तो केवल लाभ से काम नहीं चलेगा, लाभ से साथ साथ शुभ का होना जरूरी है। और ये लाभ और शुभ का रिश्ता भारत में हजारों साल पुराने से आ रहा था, लेकिन इस मॉडर्न एजुकेशन ने पिछले 150 सालों में और खासकर तकनीक ने और इंजीनियरिंग ने, आज की जो तकनीक और इंजीनियरिंग है वो विदाउट कॉन्शियसनेस एंड विदाउट कंसर्न फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग एंड नेचर, जब हमारे रिश्ते प्रकृति और मानवता से टूट जाते हैं तब क्लाइमेटिक इमरजेंसी आती है और उसको ऐसे लोग जरा ठीक कर लेंगे। इसके लिए इसको बधाई।
Congratulations once again. Thank you.
एक फोटो ले लेते हैं। Thank you. Thank you. Our last category this evening is the People's Choice Award for Inclusive Infrastructure, and the nominees in this category are
Anuprayas for creating a range of accessibility solutions for public places, ensuring that those with disabilities can commute with ease and minimal assistance. These include braille maps and signs, ramps and grab bars, and sign language video systems to make public transport inclusive and accessible. Gudgudi for transforming public spaces by designing inclusive and accessible playgrounds for children with disabilities, fostering social interaction and learning through play with a range of indoor and outdoor playground products. These innovative play spaces integrate sensory elements to ensure all children can play together, promoting an inclusive society. Swarga Foundation for leading initiatives in Coimbatore to make police stations, railway stations, corporation school buildings and toilets accessible and wheelchair-friendly. And for starting Sarathi, a wheelchair-friendly transport service. Samarthayam for promoting the understanding and implementation of accessibility in sustainable built, social and virtual environments through various projects and advocacy efforts. This includes initiatives in public transport, education and tourism to ensure inclusivity for all.
To give away this award, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Tarun Garg, COO of Hyundai Motor India Limited, and Arman Ali, Executive Director, National Centre for Promotion of Employment for Disabled People. Please, sir. Do the honors, sir. Yeah.
The award for inclusive infrastructure goes to Swarga Foundation.
Swarnlata Foundation.
Inclusive infrastructure. Swarga Foundation's vision is an inclusive society where individuals with multiple sclerosis, neuromuscular disorders, and other disabilities have access to all the opportunities to live a complete life. Their ongoing initiatives include making all corporation schools within Coimbatore city wheelchair accessible, with accessible toilets, launching Sarathi, Coimbatore's first disabled-friendly transportation service, making police stations in Coimbatore accessible to all, and renovating the wheelchair-accessible toilets of Coimbatore railway station to make them usable. For improving access to opportunities that are inaccessible due to a lack of infrastructure, the Infrashakti Award for Inclusive Infrastructure goes to Swarga Foundation.
Come, please.
Come, please.
Give it to
Yes.
her. Let me, should you hold it up? Why don't you hold it
Yeah.
up? Let
In
me
fact, say
ask
a
you
few-
a very basic question. We are here and we are talking about sustainable infrastructure growth. When it comes to people with different abilities, how important is it for us to be sensitive about requirements when we plan, for example, urban development?
Thank you so much for your question. I'm incredibly privileged to be receiving this award today. And people call me with different names. They call me wheelchair-bound, Divyang and special. I'm here to tell the whole world that I'm not just special, I'm limited edition. And I'm not special because of my disability, but because of my ability to convert every adversity into an opportunity. So, my husband, Dr. Guru Prasad, and I started Swarga Foundation 10 years back. In the last 1 decade, we have impacted the lives of more than 10 crore people across India in the areas of advocacy, accessibility, rehabilitation, and parasports. Today, this award just doesn't belong to me, but to my team at Swarga Foundation, to my children and trustees of Swarga Foundation, and also to Anjali, Pancham, and Aditi, who are my co-recipients. Thank you so much. People should realize that, today is such a great day that Adani Group, NDTV, and Infra Foundation has acknowledged our efforts in the field of accessible infrastructure and travel solutions. That itself is a testament to tell the whole world that we are bridging barriers one step at a time, and also proves that everyone matters. Thank you so much.
In fact, I wanted to ask, can I have the mic for a sec? I wanted to ask Mr. Garg a question as well. Now, this is something extremely close to, I can safely say, the hearts of Hyundai. It's also very close to NDTV. It's a mission called Samarth. I use the word mission because it's something we feel needs to go on for a long period of time. It is about disability awareness. It is about disability rights. It is about every aspect of bringing about an understanding of the fundamental need to ensure equality across the playing field. Let's talk a little bit about infrastructure. When we talk about Samarth and the beliefs of the Hyundai Group, how is inclusive infrastructure very much top of your mind?
No, Vishnu, I think Samarth by Hyundai, like you said, is very, very close to our heart. And we believe that, yes, we all know that probably in India there are more than 26 million people with disability. But we believe that it's not about their disability, as he also mentioned. I think it's more about the environment. Yeah. It's more about our inability to really provide the requisite infrastructure. And through this Samarth initiative, we are really trying to create that kind of an awareness. And I can tell you, in the last few years, I have seen the ramps coming up in stages. I have seen so many things happening. But I still believe that we are still like a drop in the ocean. There is still so much more to do. You need to start at at home. So at Hyundai, we have ensured that now close to 99% of our dealer showrooms and workshops are wheelchair accessible. We are really trying. We know that to make a difference, we cannot do it alone. So we are really trying to increase awareness. I can see a lot of social narrative going around it. So I believe that going forward, like you said, this is not a one-off event. No. We need to consistently work together. And we're very happy, very thankful to, of course, NDTV to really partner with us and really create that kind of a moment where everybody, every citizen of India really wants to be a part of it and make sure that whenever we see that there is the accessibility is not there, we raise our voice, we raise the concern, and then I think it will become an integral part of the system.
Absolutely.
So yes, beginning has been made, and I assure you that as far as Hyundai is concerned, we are going to be consistently working on it and investing in it. And thank you for this opportunity, and congratulations, ma'am, for really doing such a great job. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
In fact, Arman, I want to ask you this, that talk to us about the thoughts that are going in your mind, the fact that inclusivity in infrastructure is now being mainstreamed to a large extent, the thoughts that are going in your mind, the change that you've seen in the last decade or so in terms of infrastructure accessibility.
No, I was surprised that I was asked to come to this event, and infrastructure talking about disability. I think we have moved way forward in last 2 decades, and this is brilliant. This is like you're trying to mainstream disability and not looking at disability in isolation. And I think infrastructure creates some biggest barrier for disability inclusion. It's your transport, your buildings, your systems, and everything around that you build, which keeps disabled people out of the drawing board. I think this is a brilliant initiative. Congratulations to NDTV, Adani Group, and the entire team here. And I see that I know Swarnalata and everybody here. They're all my comrades and in the work, and it's heartening to see that so much happening and so much of support. And it's not limited to only one particular community now. It's like everybody's taken. And my kudos to Tarun, I think, for the kind of initiative he has taken in partnership with NDTV and Samarth. We closely watch him and collaborate wherever we can. So brilliant, I think. Congratulations to all.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you so much. Mainstreaming disability rights and awareness is what this is all about. We'll continue doing that. But there is still enough time for a group photo. If you want 10 group photos, do come forward as we wrap up this evening's proceedings. But there'll be a little bit more. Just a little bit. I think there's a vote of thanks also.
Yeah, there's a vote of thanks, yes.
Come, photographs first.